This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, everyone. It's Jen here. I just wanted to pop in and talk to you all a little bit. Now that Christmas and all of that part of the holidays are over, and as we approach the new year, um, I just wanted to check in with everyone. I hope everyone is doing really well. I know the holidays aren't everybody's favorite time of year. So, um, that being said, it can lead to stress eating. It can lead to not eating as mindfully as maybe we should during the holidays. And so I want to talk today just a little bit about self compassion. And I know that that doesn't necessarily sound like something that um, connects you with um, health and fitness and lifestyle, but it's actually, it plays a big role in all of those areas of wellness. Um, so with the holidays, sometimes we tend to probably eat more and we can be overly critical of ourselves and hard on ourselves. Um, but in order to be successful and to reach your goals, you have to have some self-compassion. Um, Self-compassionate people show themselves kindness when faced with personal suffering or failure. So rather than unkindly judging yourself, I want you to take on a more self-compassionate approach. Self-compassion is also associated with greater levels of life satisfaction, optimism, and overall body acceptance. Um, so instead of with that idea of I am a failure, I can't do anything right, reframing your thought process to um, I'm learning through this process. Um, so with self-compassion, there are really three main ingredients that I want you to remember. There's self-kindness, there's the common humanity, and then there's mindfulness. So self-kindness is the acting in a kind and understanding way towards yourself. Um, so take a second and think about the last time that you were critical of yourself. Um, and I'm sure that's probably not that hard to do. If a close friend or a loved one were standing in your shoes at that moment, what would you have said to them? So it's about re engineering the negative thoughts you have about yourself into a supportive statement. Um, that would be the first step. Common humanity talks about the idea that nobody in the entire universe is perfect. We all have our flaws. Um, and we can trick ourselves into thinking that our problems are unique, and that can lead to feelings of isolation. So I want you to practice self-compassion to recognize that your imperfections are a part of just the common humanity of life and people around you. And then also mindfulness, the process of experiencing thoughts and feelings in a non-judgmental way. So instead of telling yourself, get over it, or ignoring challenging experiences, it gives you permission to explore the positive and the negative emotions and thoughts that go through your day. So that's a little bit about self-compassion, which I hope that you um, will practice for the remainder of this week into the new year. Um, and stop being so critical and hard on yourself. And then we can delve into other layers of behaviors and habits and all of those types of things. Um, have a little challenge for you guys if you are so interested in doing so. I want you to think about the ways that you use self criticism. So think about the one self criticism that you tell yourself on a daily basis, on a regular basis. And then I want you to notice what emotions you feel when you are being self critical. Okay? Because no one wants to feel those negative emotions. I also want you to think about what environments um, or roles do you find yourself being the most critical of yourself? And then reframing that and thinking about how you would talk to a friend or a family member, um, and using that to talk to yourself. So giving yourself a positive message, a supportive message that you can say to yourself, and use that all week, that supportive message. Especially when you find yourself being overly critical or being judgmental of yourself and your choices and your habits. Even a single word or a phrase can be helpful to reframe um, self-criticism and change it to self-compassion. So that is, if you like homework, that's your homework for this week, is to find that phrase or word that you can say to yourself when you're feeling critical. You can write down that word or phrase and have it hanging somewhere on your fridge, in the bathroom, just someplace where you can reflect on it and you can look at it and you can recognize it. I mean, that's a big part of recognizing your behavior, is recognizing when you're being, hard on yourself, even recognizing when you're criticizing other people based on their choices, taking a minute to pause and try to reframe that. This is just one of the many topics that I want to go over with you while you are, working on a healthier lifestyle and working on weight loss. It's not a common thing that you would hear when you think about losing weight, like self-compassion. What does that have to do with me losing weight? What does that have to do with, me getting to my goal? And so what I would love is to schedule a free 20-minute consult. If you're on the Metabolic Healing and Lifestyle Plan, offering a 20-minute free consult so we can kind of see what your goals are and how together we can help you reach them. And you can, of course, send an email to New Leaf Fitness or Health if you are interested in doing so. You can send me an email, jennifer.aldridge@newleafcenters.com. Or you can just call any of the offices and we can get you scheduled for the 20-minute consult, which will start the second week. Let me grab my calendar. The second week in January, on a Tuesday or a Thursday, starting the 10th. I would love to meet with you and take some time to get to know you a little bit and see what your goals are, and really dig into the self-compassion and the why. Like, why is now the right time for you to lose weight? Why is now the time that you want to start losing weight and get into a healthier lifestyle? We all have something that can kind of push us to that point, whether it's pre-diabetic or you want to spend more time being active with your family. You want to be able to plan your summer trip and not worry about fitting into the amusement park rides. I mean, there's a million reasons why now is the right time. So again, you can email me at jennifer.aldridge@newleafcenters.com, or even better, email healthcoach@newleafcenters.com, and we can get you scheduled for a 20-minute consult. And then we can see how that goes and go further in and schedule you for weekly coaching sessions. And I think that you will find them to be really impactful, because you really will learn more about yourself, more about your habits, more about your behaviors. And then when the weight comes off, as it continues to come off, it stays off permanently. And that's what the big goal is. So feel free to send me an email. I hope everyone had a safe and healthy and happy week. And I will see you guys next Tuesday evening. All right. Bye-bye.